It's
What made you
a
feel good?
2003 cream patent leather Chanel bag with original hardware. And instead of the diamond, it's a square because Carl was obsessed with Apple computers at the time, and they only made one season of them.
I love the pencil in your hand. It makes you look very prestigious.
Thank you very much. I have ADHD, and so I need a little bit of something to do with my body because I can't move my legs. So you
Well,
caught me.
it's been a long day. Thank you so much for talking to me. I know you've been so busy.
No, it's such a pleasure, honestly. Thank you for having me.
So I loved the first season and I totally geeked out over you. I hope that's okay. But I am so in love with you in the second season. Can I tell you, I laughed until I cried about that Cadbury egg. It's seasonal. I laughed so hard. It just looks
Oh,
like,
thanks.
and I miss you when this show's not on because I feel like I'm friends with all of you. Is it like that on the set? Do you guys love each other? Are you a family?
We really are. We really are. And it's so rare, and I'm so grateful for that working environment. And thank you for saying that. I After the Cadbury egg talk, I did have a little bit of a phase there where I had one every day for like a week. But yeah, it was really really great to be on a set where everyone got along. You know.
Absolutely. The last time we talked a little bit about thrifting. Have you thrifted lately? Any vintage purchases I should know about?
Hmm. Yes, a vintage um, Galliano suit. Because I have been doing these press things and I've now started to work with a stylist, I have learned so much about fashion. I'm not just going for flannels, babe. I'm going for shirts. I'm going for pants. I'm going for jackets. Maybe even vests. It's a whole new world for me. It's very exciting.
I love this. And while we're on material things, it was Mark that told me he bought a Chanel bag as like a reward for himself after the show took off. Did you get yourself anything fancy just to reward yourself
Um,
besides a
season
Cadbury egg?
season one, I got myself an espresso machine.
I love that
And
about
then
you. That's
season
great.
two, I guess I got myself this Star of David.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with me. I feel so
Yeah.
special. You were in Sedona this season. I grew up in Arizona. Sedona scares the hell out of me. What was your reaction?
Sedona was wild. A lot of really cool, weird, crystal mystic people. Sand, a lot of rocks. It's super like beautiful. Obviously, like a beautiful desert like landscape for sure. But we were really only like our shooting schedule was so crazy where we would just like wake up early, shoot, travel, go to sleep in the next place, shoot, travel. But we did get to go to the Grand Canyon when we were in Arizona, and it was just so stunning and
Oh,
amazing.
that's right. I saw that. I love that. Have you ever seen a psychic in real life, and what was that experience like? If you have,
I've never seen a psychic. I don't
oh,
know that I don't want to, limit myself, but I've never seen a psychic. I do believe that certain people are really tapped in to various forces that be, but I just don't know how many of those people. I think there are a lot more psychics than are truly tapped in. So
oh,
it's a gamble for me.
that's hilarious. And then I wanted to ask about working with such talented people. I mean, I just love Paul. I mean, obviously, Gene. Do you like, and I won't tell anybody, but do you geek out and go watch your friends' other work because you're like so glad you get to work with them? Do you ever like secretly watch their other stuff?
Oh, no, no secret here. And definitely like really excited for Johnny Sibili's part in the New Queers Folk remix. I'm tired. Reboot. Yeah, we all support each other and like love to boost each other, whatever we're doing. So it's very nice, very supportive.
All right, I have time for one more question. What are you looking forward to this season for us? Well, actually, I'm going to take that back. I don't like that question. I want to know: is there anybody that you admire that you love that has complimented you on the show and you were so excited to hear from them?
Oh wow. Yeah. God, I mean, I would have to say Martin Short.
Oh, I would.
Martin
That
Short
is so crazy.
was huge. Yeah, it was major. He came up to us at the SAG Awards, and it was pretty major. Yeah, he's the man.
I love that for you. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time and your hard work today, because I know that this has been a long day for you. So thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
You. Oh my God. Thank you, Kinsey. So appreciate you.
Paul, this is our second time
I
together.
know. How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. And Megan, I am so excited to talk to you because you make me pee my pants. There's a dynamic that happens between the two of you, and I think it's this first episode of the second season. There's a little bit of conflict. It is so damn funny. Are you guys having as much fun on set behind the scenes as I am having watching season 2?
No. We're
We
having
really
more.
don't get along.
We're having
We
more.
fight and argue, and he spits at me.
It is so funny. I just love all of these characters. Kayla, Megan, what is a day in the life for Kayla like? We see her at work. She's got these Princess Diana polka dots on. What is a day in the life for Kayla, though, work aside? Is she dodging restraining orders? Is she going to the club until 2 a.m.? Like, what's going on? I'd love to know what your idea is, but what is happening in her real life?
Oh, I think she's hooking up with models. I think she has men in and out of her apartment.
She is. That's
I think
absolutely true.
she's so confident. I think she gives out her number. She's the girl that gives out her number at the restaurant. I think she goes on huge trips on the weekend, but she makes it back in time for work. It seems to me like even if she's messy, everything kind of works out for her, in the end. And because she's truly authentically herself.
Right.
And also me and Paul have the best time. I'm addicted to being around him. And every time we get to work together, I'm laughing so hard I feel delirious.
Oh,
We have so much fun. It's a pleasure for us and sometimes hard on the director who's like, guys.
Because I'm a naughty child because I'm having so much fun with it.
We do
I
have
feel like I've gotten you in trouble
And
before.
if you thought 1 was fun, wait till you see episode 7.
oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I talked to Mark about, how when you have success, sometimes surprising success, you treat yourself. And they bought a Chanel, like a $3,000 or $4,000 Chanel bag. Have you treated yourself at all thanks to the hack success? Because you're feeling good. Is it a new satin pillow? I don't know.
I feel like I should buy something like a big.
I know. You're making me feel like I need to catch up. I gotta go shopping.
Because I think I know. I think I need to be better at
The answer is
spending.
no. No.
Well, now I'm feeling like I need to be your personal shopper because the show is so great. It needs to be celebrated through something materialistic, obviously.
Thank you. I like that. That's very Deborah Vance, right? To have an object to mark the occasion.
I almost told you this, Paul. I was okay. So, I love the show. I've loved the show since the very beginning. And I bought, please don't tell my fiance, a self tanner for my house.
Yes.
And it's like $500. And it's so that I don't have to leave my house, very
Like a
antisocial.
tanning bed?
Yeah, hold on. I wish they didn't tell me I had 2 minutes or I show you because it's right there. But anyway, I was saying to one of my friends, I was like, it's very, very Deborah Vance. And then I'm watching season 2 and she has the red light thing in her RV, in her travel bus. And I'm like, am I Deborah Vance?
You're a Deborah. You're a Deborah. Okay, you're either a Deborah or an Ava, and you miss or a Deborah.
I love it. I am so excited too for Devin Sawa. Megan, you strike me as a Casper fan. Am I wrong?
Wait,
Casper the friendly ghost from Devin
yes.
Sawa was Casper.
I didn't know you meant the original Casper. He's definitely cute. Is he?
I
know. He's not a child. He's an adult, right? He's an adult ghost.
He's an adult. Yeah.
I love Casper. I love ghosts.
Oh, okay.
I want to know everyone's ghost stories, but I never want to have a ghost story. I've prayed and God has protected my eyes from seeing a ghost, but I love a ghost story.
That's great. I'm glad you haven't had any. But yeah, so congratulations so much on the show. I love it. I mean, I just feel like these are my people and I want to spend all my time with you. And you work in an agency, but you guys are nice. And that's so crazy to see in Hollywood. So thank you for just being so sweet and great and hilarious.
Well, thank you. I mean, hey, we really feel like it's important to give good representation to representation. So I'm happy that we get to do it. Someone's going to do it.
Thank you guys. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you so much.
I love your background.
I love your face.
Then slate your
How
name.
are
and
you?
You can go ahead and slate your name and outlet and get started. Thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ruby. Hi, guys. My name is Kinsey Schofield. I'm with the Nocturnal, and I don't know if you remember, but we're best friends.
Yeah,
And-
we remember. We
Absolutely remember.
How
Thank
can
you,
you think
thank
we
you.
wouldn't remember?
Yeah, how dare you?
Thank you so much. So I just wanted to jump in really quickly and say, Lucia, have we thrifted lately? Do we have any new purchases? I'm really excited about this.
Girl, you're not going to believe it. I have a story for you. Okay. So in the middle of the pandemic, I think we talked about how it was like, it's a 50-50, like it's just not always going to work. I bought a shirt that I was like, oh my God, it's going to be great. It showed up way too big. And I was like, oh my God, forget it. I'm just going to have to like consign it or something. Never got around to it. I've been busy. And then guess what? I recently had a child and I gained weight, and honey, it fits like a glove. Thank God I didn't get rid of it.
It was a sign. That
Thank
shirt
God
was
you had
meant
that
for
baby.
you.
Thank God I'm lazy and then had that baby. Perfect.
I love it. Now I knew that the show was going to be a huge hit, but I really was surprised by all of the award show celebrations around it, which has got to be incredible. Jen, specifically for you, did anybody reach out to you that you've admired growing up in the industry, that loves the show, that surprised you?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I think we've been really lucky to have a lot of people we admire and love, like say they love the show. God. Oh yeah. Well, I think so at the Emmys, the night of the Emmys, at the HBO after party, Conan O'Brien came up to us and so nicely, it was so
Up to her, not me. I never met the man. Would love to.
So kind about the show and really lovely, and said that we depicted comedy right in a way that he hadn't seen before, and that just coming from him means so much, and particularly meant so much because I was his intern like years ago when I was a junior in college. So just kind of like a crazy full circle moment there, and it was really special and cool.
That is so cool because, I've interned for a lot of people that were dicks. So that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
no,
Conan
he
was
wasn't. He
excited
was
for
a
you.
good dude. Yeah.
So have noticed about the press around this show is, how inclusive everything is, how there's all these quirky characters. But as I watch it, I just feel like these are my friends. I don't feel like you're trying to make a point or you're trying to do anything.
Mhm.
Is that media, is that a media thing, or am I just like, am I just best friends with you guys? So I just feel like I'm in the mix.
No, I think listen, we don't ever write anything to be tokenistic, and that's not absolutely not our point. We are just writing the characters we want to watch. And I mean, like, that is always first and foremost how we think about things, is like what excites us, not what should we do. And so I think that organicness hopefully is why you feel like, no, they're just my friends. I love it. And also it just also feels like the real world to us. Like,
Yeah.
It's not something that we're manufacturing to be like, this is how it should be. It's like, this is how we do genuinely see it. And so because it comes from that organic place, hopefully that's how it feels when you're watching it. But yeah, that's definitely, and also with the way that we write the show, it's always like funny first, we're never trying to shove down a storyline or to point down somebody's throat. That's never our intention. It's really just like, what's a fun story? What do we want to see? What seems funny to us? What tickles us? It's like making a show is very hard work. It really is. It's like something that we like labor over constantly 24 hours a day. It wakes us up in the middle of the night constantly. And it's, it is really hard. And the way that you can get through that is, if in the end of the day, you're like, but I'm so excited about telling the story. And I think this is so funny. And so if we didn't have that as the reason, inspiration for us to write the show, then it would not really be worth it. So for us, it's always like, well, we think this is funny and this is who genuinely tickles us. So that helps us. That is really our North Star.
Oh, I love that. They told me not to do like specific spoilers, but I do want to just say, I almost peed my pants at the Christmas room because like I think we've all had like relatives where you walk into the guest bedroom and you're like, my God, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I loved the comment about how the Cadbury egg is seasonal. So it's like really important to her. But I know that I'm supposed to not like some of the characters' decisions. I know that they're supposed to be a little rough, but I sincerely love these people. Thank you for creating them. And I miss my friends when the season ends.
We missed you too.
Hey, we missed you.
So thank you so much for the show and congratulations on season 2.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so
Thank you
much.
for being a part of it from the beginning, honestly.
Well, congratulations on season 2 of Hacks. I loved season 1 and I wanted to know, I felt like when I watched season 1 that I was watching magic. It was just I was laughing so often. It was such a unique cast and the storylines were so fun. Did you know it was a no-brainer that you were going to get a season 2 and that you were doing something special, or were you guys in limbo? Do you know, how did you feel?
Well, we had the very good fortune of knowing we had a season 2 before season 1 finished airing. So they told us pretty quick, but we did not necessarily expect this level of reception while we were making season 1. Season 1 was focusing on just getting it done and staying alive, I think.
Wow. Well, specifically, Carl, Marcus becomes a father this season. Can you tell me about Joe? What's it like?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this coworker? I'm in love.
For a second, I was like, oh no.
Wait, what show did you watch?
Right? No. Yeah. He's kind of trying to pretend that everything's okay with this first heartbreak of his and decides to become a dog person, and then doesn't go very well. But what was really great about that is, no matter what you're shooting, no matter how difficult or painful it may be, having a puppy on set, that just makes it a lot better. So really loving that. That was a fun part.
I bet it was so cute. And was the dog real the entire time? Because it just was like so small and perfect.
Yeah, no, it was this little Hollywood puppy that with the right pants, I could have put him in my pocket if I wanted to.
That's amazing. And Mark, both of you on the cover of Out Magazine, can you tell me about shooting that? Were you so excited? It's a great cover.
Well, we were very, very honored to be asked, first of all, by Out Magazine to do it. And the 6 of us are extremely close friends outside of our working relationship. So being asked to do this, what's happening? Can you hear me? Am I here?
I can hear you now. Yeah, hear you.
Yes. There was a moment of a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, we would have been happy for any individual that would have been on the cover, but to be asked to do it all together, to represent the show together, and also being such close friends, it was just, you could probably imagine how much fun we had just being together all day and taking photos and being silly and listening to music. And, I mean, it was like going to work on Hacks, but not all of us get to work together all the time. So whenever we get a chance to be together all together, is really lovely. So it was great. And yeah.
So I whenever I get something that I worked really hard for, I treat myself with a material thing. Have either one of you purchased something that you've held off on purchasing to reward yourself for this great success?
Yes.
What did you do, Mark?
The cast of Hacks has a group chat, and I am constant. I have been treating myself. Like there has been. I recently purchased my first Chanel bag, and that was very, very exciting to me.
Oh, that is biblical.
I
That's
know
a biblical
it's a material thing, and like the material things aren't everything, but it's a 2003 Pat cream patent leather Chanel bag with original hardware. And instead of the diamonds, it's a square because Carl was obsessed with Apple computers at the time, and they only made one season of them.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Hopefully, I'll get to see it one day on the red carpet. Thank you so much for your time today. Congratulations on season 2. And you both are
Thanks.
such a joy to watch.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Kinsey.
Thank you.
I took up most of that time talking about a Chanel bag.
You didn't take up most of the time. You took enough time.
Horrible.
An honorable amount of
Horrible.
time talking about a Chanel bag.